Hello and welcome back to the Lilani Grace podcast. Today we have a guest that went from being a lash artist to now converting to online businesses. This is Julie. She is the sweetest little firecracker. I'm so excited to have her on. We have not met in person because we live in different places, but we've talked lots online, and I'm so excited to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me on here, Lilani. I know I was saying I was a little nervous, but I'm super excited to get to know you and eventually meet you in person.
Yes.
That'll be probably next month, actually. Because are
Really?
you going to be at the photo shoot? Are you going to be at the photo
No,
shoot?
I can't make the photo shoot, but we'll definitely make plans to meet up.
Yes, please. I think I'm going to stay a couple days just so I can hang out in the Okanagan and go visit
Awesome.
everybody there. Absolutely. I definitely want to meet you in person. I'm
Yes,
super excited
for
for that.
sure. Oh, yay. I'm so excited for all the people that are planning Okanagan trips from our team because, like,
Yeah.
there's a big hub of us here and then lots of people spread out everywhere. And so many people are making plans to come here, and I can't wait.
That's what I love about this team is just the unity, is just how well we all work together
Mhm.
and the things that are upline always puts together, like the photo shoots, the challenges, all the training. It's amazing. Yeah, definitely love this team. I'm so happy that I joined.
Yes. Awesome. So before you were a lash artist, what were you doing before that?
So before I became a lash artist, I was working at a hair salon. So before the hair salon, I was actually working in a corporate job at a plumbing and heating company for 14 years of my life.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I started young. Oh my gosh, I think I was only 23 when I started there.
Okay.
And I was a receptionist. I worked my way up and then eventually became a project coordinator over the years. Over the years, it just started taking a toll when I knew that like someone's telling me when I can take vacation. I would only get 2 weeks vacation a year and over 5 sick days a year. And just when someone tells you when you can and can't take time off, like that's my time. We spend so much time at work. I think I would see my coworkers more than my own family, which
Oh,
is so
that's
sad
sad.
because, right? And I feel like a lot of people in the traditional corporate world feel that as well, just spending so much time with these people that, I mean, like, obviously you don't barely know them, but they're like your second family, but obviously you want to spend more time with your family. And that's where I was getting with the corporate job. And I just wanted more flexibility. So I ended up quitting. I actually didn't even have a plan when I left, which is
Oh,
crazy
you're
because a lot of people,
brave.
I know. I was just like, you know what? God's got my back, and I'm sure
Yes.
everything's going to work out and the path will be paved for me. So I work best under pressure. So I decided to quit without a plan so I could push myself up against corner and I would figure it out. So that's exactly what happened. I quit. I gave my 2 weeks notice. It took me 3 weeks to hand in my resignation because we get so comfortable in a cushy job, right? Because we get paid
Yeah.
every 2 weeks, we get benefits, we get security, as they would call it, but
Mhm.
just the freedom where I wasn't getting the freedom that I wanted. And so that's why I decided to quit. And then after that, I randomly took bartending school
Wow.
just to kind of, yeah, just to kind of find my passion. And then my girlfriend who owns a hair salon in Calgary, she was looking for someone to work there because she needed help running salons. So then she ended up hiring me on there and I worked there for about a year, oh no, 2 years. I was there for 2 years and I saw one of the girls lashing there. So I was intrigued. So I was like, oh, that's actually
Nice.
really cool. So I decided to take a course, ended up falling in love with it. Took on some clients at the salon, but I was actually doing two jobs at once. So I was doing clients at home plus clients at the salons. And then I started getting really busy. So I ended up quitting the salon and just started my own business from home and became a full time lash artist for, guess, 6 years. Would have been 6 years this year
Wow.
already.
That's so awesome. I actually almost started a lash business. I took the training. Well, I
Okay.
started taking the training and then my back was just too messed up. I couldn't keep
That
going.
would
So
be
I
really
gave
hard for
that
your
up.
back.
But I have like
Yeah.
all the stuff. I've got like my massage bed still in a box. I've got all my lash products still in a box. Yeah. I might
Did
have
you
to
ever
dabble
like,
in it
did you,
again.
yeah, did you actually like take on clients and everything?
No, no,
No, I
no.
Yeah, it was very hard on the back, so I can only imagine what it would feel like for you. Because even now, 6 years in, that's the one of the reasons why I had to step away from it.
Yeah.
So, end of February was the reason, when I quit and, just 'cause my wrists, my shoulders, my back, and I know if I kept doing that, it would get worse, and I don't wanna have to end up getting surgery on my wrist, so
Yeah.
I decided to step away from my health. And that's why I ended up getting into this business and then ended up meeting all you lovely ladies. I just needed to make another source of income. And I know with being a lash artist, if anything were to happen to me, I would be completely screwed. I
Yeah.
wouldn't have an income coming in at all, right? I mean, like with the office job, it was nice if I were to get sick, I would still get paid. That there is the safety there. But when you own your own business, you do get the flexibility, the freedom, and everything. But it's a lot of moving parts. And if you're not working, you're not making money. So that's why I love the structure with this business is the leverage. I'm able
Mhm.
to step away from lashes and go on vacation or have a sick day or whatever it is. And I can still work on my business and eventually start building an income that way as well. Right. So it's just a peace of mind and why I decided to look for an online, get into the online space. And I ended up coming across this one. It just felt right. I came across a lot of different opportunities. What was the first one? Day trading. I don't know if
Oh,
you're
yeah.
familiar with day trading. Yeah,
Yeah.
tried that for a bit, but that is very physical. You have to be up at like crack of dawn, looking at the
Yeah.
markets all day. So I don't actually get a step away from my laptop, right? And then what was the other thing I got into? Well, I looked into it was drop shipping and it was very confusing trying to figure all the steps out. And I just didn't want to go in it alone without the proper training and stuff. So then I came across this business. My girlfriend was in it. She was making all these posts and whatnot. And we ended up getting connected and she was explaining what she was doing. And I was actually, so I had explained to you that I was with this company for 8 months, but it's only been 5 months since I've been with the Future Millionaires just because of the transition of like the team structure and how
Mhm.
things are run. It was day and night. So I saw her on this team and she's like, "You need to come join us because you'll absolutely love it here. I just feel like you're going to fit in so well." And then when I did join, it was full of lash artists and people in the beauty industry, just people from all walks of earth. But we felt like we were all very aligned with each other.
Very
And like
community
everyone,
minded.
right. Oh, yeah. I absolutely love it. Like the ladies on our team are incredible. Casey, she
Mhm.
makes me laugh all the time. Every time I see
Love
her,
Casey.
I love her so much. I cannot wait to meet her. And
Yes,
Lisa's like a little firecracker as well. Like she's got
absolutely.
so much energy and she's so inspiring. And to have
Mhm.
her as our team lead, I'm so grateful for that because I've learned so much since I've started in only 5 months of being on this team. And I really see so much potential. And that's why I said yes to it. Like, yes, it was scary saying yes, but
Mhm.
things aren't going to change unless you decide to make that change, right?
Exactly. You can't just sit still and expect things to change. But I wanna go back to why you stepped away from being a lash artist. Like, people don't realize that the beauty industry is actually so taxing on the body. Like, I even used to be a hairdresser, and my shoulders and my back were always sore because you're standing all day, your arms are up all day. Like, people don't realize how physical it is.
It blows my mind when I hear women that are in the industry for like 20 plus years. I get
Oh,
it. You're very
yeah.
passionate about it. My sister, she's been a hairstylist for 25 years now.
Wow.
So her wrists and everything, they're super weak now. And then her back, she has some really good back support and
But
everything.
do
And it's
you
just,
have
but
her on
do you have her
PEMF
on
yet?
PEMF yet? She tried it. I had brought it over to my mom's house during Chinese New Year's and I got everyone to try, and she's like, "I need this machine." I'm like,
Yes.
"Everybody needs this machine. That is the best technology." And when I saw your story, when you used it for the first time, I was blown away. I knew it was going to help. And I'm like, I should have reached out to her, but I knew
Yeah.
you were going to find out about it. And it just makes me so happy that it actually working for you. Like, are you still taking your meds and stuff?
Yeah, I actually just
Yeah, I
dropped
actually
down
just
on one of my meds today to see how that goes, so I'm
Oh,
excited.
amazing.
Yeah,
Good, good.
but I
That's so
feel
awesome.
amazing, like, I am just
Yeah.
shocked at the difference. Even, like, my attitude and my demeanor and, like, everything, I just
Energy.
feel
Yeah.
like I am winning. It's
Yeah, your
so
energy, because
good.
I'm seeing you at the gym, you're
Mhm.
jumping on trampolines, you're riding on
Yep.
bicycles again, like, that's insane. That just goes to show, like, that testimonial right there just shows that that technology works. Like,
Yes.
everybody needs it in their home. You have the P90, just the P90 machine, right?
Yeah, and then I
Yeah,
have the shake and
yeah.
massager too.
Oh, yes, yes. Have you been using that?
I try to. It's hard to get both the P90
A
and the shake
routine.
massager in on days that I'm working and stuff, but I actually just used it right before we got on here, so
Nice. It's
yeah,
relaxing. I love it.
it
I
is
love that
nice.
thing.
I was
Anytime my
reading my
back is
book.
sore, yeah, it is. And then it stops. I'm like, oh, it's over.
Yeah.
because the heat is so nice on there. I use it when I have stomach pains. If I'm dealing with back issues, it works
Mhm.
wonders. I just want to get all the things from OA Life. Because you saw me post about the neck massager.
Yeah, that looks really
Yeah, that
cool.
looks really cool. Oh my gosh, it's incredible. So it has these like two little metal pads on there and it uses EMS. So it stimulates your muscles. And when it's there, I think there's four different settings. There's massager, tapping, scraping, and acupuncture. And then it has an auto mode. So when you actually use the massage mode, it moves your neck, so it stimulates your neck and actually feels like someone's digging into
Oh,
your neck.
I
It's
need
wild how it
that.
works after this.
Awesome. Okay, so just so everybody knows what we're talking about, we've both started a second online business called Ollie Life, and they have PEMF products, and they have literally changed my life. And it's been very exciting. I've only been on the team for about a month now, and it's just like blowing up for me. Like,
That's
I already have
amazing.
7 or 8 people on my team.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. See, it's your story. Your story is very powerful. The fact
Yes.
that you use it one time, right? You only used it the one time and you noticed.
No, I used it for 3 days before I noticed a
Okay.
difference.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
2 times a
I
day.
had used PEMF in the past, and it didn't do anything for me. So I was actually really resistant to even try this product, but I had someone that was, like, pushing me and pushing me. She's like, "You need to try it, you need to try it." And I was finally like, "Fine, I will try it." So I was able to try it out before I bought it, and I started on a level 5. There's 10 levels. I started on level 5 because I knew I had been using it for so long in the past, I could handle a higher level, and I didn't feel anything the first 2 days. Like, I could feel it when I was sitting on it, like, my ankles would get warm, and I could feel, like, something moving through my body, but I didn't have any pain relief. So then on the 3rd day, I upped it to level 8 and
Wow.
didn't feel anything right away, but the next morning I woke up and I was like, "I'm not as sore as I usually am. Interesting." Just kind of brushed it off, right? And that was the day that Casey and I went out and did our photo shoot together for like 4 hours. So by the time we were done shooting, I was in so much pain. I thought I was going to be in bed for a couple of days after that because usually when it gets to that level, I'm done for at least 2 days, if not longer. So I got home, I got on the P90 right away, and then I went for a bath. And by the time I got out of the bath, I was barely sore anymore. I was
Really?
shocked. And
That's crazy.
that's the moment when I decided I was signing up. My mom saw me
Yeah.
and she's like, "Yeah, I'm signing up too. We're signing up your dad. Like, we're getting everybody on board. Let's do this
That's
thing."
amazing. Your mom has hers now?
Yeah. Yeah. So we
Yeah,
have
so
a
she needs
second
to
one
get it.
that we now rent out to people so that they can try it out before
Awesome.
they buy. And we are
Awesome.
literally we're booking 2 months out now. And we're
Wow,
doing 5-day
that's
rentals.
awesome.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Like I said, everyone needs this machine because when I quit lashing, so just before I quit lashing, anytime I would lash, I was getting like extreme pains going down my wrist here, and then they just randomly twitch. And I knew if I kept overusing it, it was going to cause more damage. So ever since I started using the P90 machine, I took about, I want to say, 2 weeks straight of using it. And before I wasn't able to hold my water bottle because I would drop it in the morning just because of the weakness. After the 2 weeks of using it, I started noticing more strength, less sharp pains going down my wrist. I feel more relaxed. My mood is boosted. My energy is boosted. Just all these little things that you don't notice until you start using something on
Right?
a route like every single day, right? At first, like, I know a lot of people always expect results right away, but I got to remember, I'm like, it's got to be like at the gym. You got to keep using
Yeah.
something and then you start noticing the benefits of it.
Well,
So yeah, I'm
especially
on
when
this
you
whole
start
health
off
kick
low
now.
too, because it has to, like,
Absolutely.
slowly you have to work your way
Yeah.
up. Well, most people do. I'm special, I get to just jump right in.
What did they say? Start low, go slow is the
Yes.
motto for Ollie
Yep,
Life.
for
Just start at
sure.
the lowest. So funny. Jared, so my fiance, he was using it, and I don't know how he managed to do it, because obviously you start low. He somehow cranked. So mine goes up to level 20 for the
Mhm.
P90 plus. He cranked it up to 20.
No.
I don't know. Oh. Yeah. So he's sitting there and he's just like, I don't know why I'm so hot. He's like, it's really hot in here. I'm like, no, I'm fine. And then he looks down. He was probably on it for a good 5 minutes. His face is just beat red. He looks down. He's like,
Wow.
oh no. Wow. He's like, I had it on 20. I'm like, no wonder, babe. So then after that, because it stimulates like your blood flow and everything, his capillaries, um, kinda got swollen. His nose just got super stuffy. Like, instantly, it got super stuffy, and it
Yeah.
was like that for 3 days. So when you do something like that, you kind of over put your body into overdrive, you're supposed to take a break on it, but
Well,
it's
and
totally
it's a
safe.
detoxing effect
Yeah,
too, right? Like,
that's
when
your
you
yeah.
hit yourself with that powerful of a detox, there's gonna be side effects.
But the body is just freaking out, like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah,
It's so funny. But he was stuffy for 3 days, but then it went away after that, and he felt totally fine.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been
but he uses
interesting
it every
seeing,
day.
like, all the little things add up, like gym recovery, because I hadn't been in the gym for a while, and now I feel good enough to go to the gym. I have not been sore at all, except on Saturday, I went to the gym with my son, and he really pushed me, and I did 400 pounds on the leg press after not being able to do
Wow.
the leg press for, like, years because it would hurt my lower back.
Yeah.
And yeah, I got up to 400 pounds, did
Did you
2 rounds
really?
of 8 reps at
Yeah.
400 pounds. I was just like, "What?"
Way to go, girl. That's
I'm basically a
incredible.
strong woman now. So yeah, I was a little
Were you
sore
sore
after
after
that.
that? Yeah, I was just gonna say, were you sore the next day? Because usually it doesn't take it's like a day or 2 after, and then you can
2
barely
days
walk.
later, man, it was but even then,
It
it
does help.
was less
It does
sore
help.
than I had been on previous leg days. Like, I was just shocked. I even did, like, a hard chest day because usually chest day is always agonizing for me because I don't do them very often. I hate chest day. And so, yeah, the next day I wasn't sore at all. I was just like, "Wow, this thing really works."
Wow. So the P90 paired with our special water filter, it's a great combo for people who work
Yes.
out just all around. Because remember, when I did the 75 hard just
Mhm.
before Christmas?
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna be dead after that, but I was so surprised after, like, this first week, I thought I would have been, like, just but after drinking the water and having the machine oh, no, I didn't have my machine until January, so I didn't get to start using the PMF machine until then, but once I started implementing that, it made such a difference. I was so surprised. I was waking up and I'd be sore for as soon as open my eyes, drink some water, get out of bed, start moving, I'd be totally fine. Get on my machine and I'd be totally fine. It's so cool. I love that machine. I was gonna actually set one up at the women's show this last weekend, but unfortunately, my girlfriend she said I can use a spot in her booth because she has a Medi Spa.
Oh,
But
yeah.
unfortunately, they said there you can have two businesses there. So I think next year I'm going to set up a
That's
booth
fair.
because everyone needs to try it. It's just
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just, there was a health and wellness fair here in Vernon the other day, and so we went to check it out. I heard about
well,
it too late to get into it,
great.
but there was a couple of the Ollie Life girls there with a setup, and it was
Wow.
so cool getting to chat
Nice.
with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it busy there?
But yeah, it was packed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very busy.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
conventions are awesome. I've never been to a women's show. That was actually the first time I've been to one. It was insane. The lineup, because I don't know if you've been to Calgary before, but the new BMO Center is wrapped. It went so here's the one side of the building on one here, and then there's a lineup that went all the way to the other side just to get into the women's show. I was
Wow.
like, "Oh." Yeah, it was a little overwhelming. I get
No
overwhelmed in
kid.
crowds, but yeah, it was good though. It was a really good turnout. So
At
definitely
least
next
you
year
were,
I would
like,
love
in
to
the
set up a
safety
booth.
of a booth helping out, right?
Yeah, I was hiding out there a lot. Yeah, it was a lot of
Wow.
fun.
So how did you find future millionaires, first of all?
I actually came from another team. I came across an ad on Instagram and then
Okay.
I signed up. I didn't feel like I was getting a lot of knowledge out of it. So I kind of my business was just sitting super stagnant. And then I saw my girlfriend posting about something about making money online, this and that. And I was just like, okay, this looks really familiar, but it just seemed like a totally different structure.
Yeah.
So one of our common friends reached out to me and she found out what I was doing, the water business. And then she's like, I think Kaylin's doing the same thing. So she got a hold of me and then she was asking me, she's like, so what's your team structure like? I'm like, what do you mean team structure? I had no idea what she was talking about because honestly, I didn't even know there was other teams.
Yeah.
And then she started talking about her team name and this and that. And I was just like, oh, I'm like, oh, okay, there's actually different teams. And then she explained how this one was structured. And I was like, okay, mine is not structured like that. Mine is
Oh.
just like a lot like Lavelle, where you just kind of hustle or die kind of structure.
Yes.
So then she's like, jump onto one of our Zoom calls, see what you think. But honestly, I think you would be a great fit on our team. So I did. And then right after that 20 minutes with Veronica, I actually jumped on Veronica's call there
Nice.
and I
I love
absolutely loved it.
Veronica.
Yeah. She's amazing. I would love to meet her too in person.
Yeah.
So I got off that call and instantly I was just like, okay, here, take my credit card. So I'm signing up. I want to be on your team. This is awesome. And then within the first like few weeks, it was just fire. Just the training, everything. I learned so much within just a couple months than I did
Right?
previously. It's so good. Like I never, because I mean, you and I actually talked about this not too long ago when we were in that the same network marketing business, Lavelle.
Mhm.
So totally different. The structure is totally different.
Totally.
That's basically low ticket versus high ticket affiliate marketing. 100% recommend high ticket, just the commission that you
Mhm.
receive. And I love the fact that you cannot be deranked in this business, which is
Yeah.
huge. That's one
That
of the
that
biggest
part
reasons
shocked
why.
me.
Yeah, I've never seen a structure like this before.
No,
Same with the
never.
commission base. I'm like, that's insane. You make one sale and that'll be enough for like a month's pay for some people.
Right? I know.
And
My first
yeah,
check from this business was bigger than any check I'd ever gotten on any
wow.
marketing team I'd been on.
Yeah. And then seeing all the women on our team winning and posting their checks and stuff, I'm like,
Mhm.
that's like mind blowing. And they're still working full-time jobs, which is nuts, which is the
Yeah,
nice thing
some of
about
them are,
this
yeah.
business. Yeah, you can still do part-time and still run this business and still make bank and help other people change their lives, which is a huge plus about it as well, right? But yeah, no, the team lead here is amazing. Just the structure, the community, everything. Everyone's so lovely. Like you, I drew like I was so drawn to you and Casey
Aw.
because there's so many women on that team that I absolutely adore. I actually started bawling my eyes out when you posted that story when you were waiting in line at the government building. I was in the car with Jared and we were going to go meet someone for Pokemon cards. And I watched it like 3 times, and Jared looks over. He's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "You have to watch this story." Oh my gosh, it was so heartbreaking. That
Yeah.
story is what's going to. I'm excited for you to share that story when you get to that point in your business where you're like, "This is where I was, and
Mhm.
this business is the reason why I am where I am now." Like, I'm
Yes.
so excited for you.
I
Yeah, I'm
honestly
excited for all
cannot
of y'all.
wait for my last disability check. Like, see ya.
Yeah, I ain't never going back to that building ever again. I did not know it was that bad. This
It
is
was
bad there, eh?
horrible. Yeah, it was just I just felt so cringy, and then I was in so much pain that day too, and it was just the whole experience was just awful. But I mean, it was probably what I needed to light a fire under my butt.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You have to go through those emotions for you to really realize or know what you need to do to get yourself out of that situation, right?
Yeah,
It's just we
absolutely.
all have stories. We all have different walks of earth, and that's what the beauty about this business is and this community is that we all get to come together and share our stories and be vulnerable with each other. I know it's hard for a lot of people to be able to open up about these pain points, but those are the things that are going to really move you forward. It's going to help you break a lot of barriers and blockages that you may be holding on to because you're still holding on to this old identity. That was a big thing with this team is that I learned so much about myself ever since
So
joining.
much. Yeah.
Yeah, like I thought I had it all figured out. I've been doing a lot of healing over the years, and I feel like ever since I've joined, it's helped me really dig a lot deeper
Mhm.
and find things that I'm still holding on to. Just like with my dad, he passed away just before COVID.
I'm so
Like I don't
sorry.
even, yeah, and it was, I know, thank you. It's tough, but I've come to peace with it. But now that I've joined this team, I am okay talking about it. It's a story that I'm okay to share because his story is what pushed me into looking for online business. So that way I had more time freedom and actually enjoy life because you tomorrow's never guaranteed, right? And you really want to set yourself up to not have to worry about stuff like that. Like anything could happen in your life, but you want to have that security. And I definitely feel like this business has that potential to do that for a lot of us.
Yeah, you actually get to spend more time with your family. And not only that, you're not burning yourself out anymore. You're actually supporting your health with products from both of these companies. So we are living a much more feminine life. We're living a softer life. We're living a community life. Like it just changes so many aspects of your life. All of it's going to be supporting you for a longer life.
Fun. Living on
Yes, so fun.
I don't like asking for help. So being on this team is I'm still trying to break out of that shell and learning to
Mhm.
ask for help and know that there is a whole team of women that are more than happy to help me out if I have any
Yes.
questions or if I'm struggling with anything. Even if it's on the side, it doesn't have to be out in our team chats. Like
Yeah.
I feel comfortable reaching out to you in a private message and talking about things that I'm going through if I ever needed to, right? And that's the beauty
Mhm.
and power of this team.
Well,
Absolutely.
and the girls on this team literally push help on you too. They're like, if you need anything, like, let me know if I can send you a link, if I can do this, if I can. I had girls that I had never even met when I was stuck in bed. They're like, can I bring you anything? Like, I'll be in the area. Can I? I've had people bring me the water because I don't have the machine. I've showered at Casey's house to use the Nespa. Like, it's the coolest community ever.
Yeah. And you've never met Casey before this, right? You didn't know any of these girls.
No, we met in January
Wow.
after we had been talking for like a month online, and immediately when I met Casey, it was just like, "Best friends. I love you."
Yeah, I always see you guys in videos. I'm like, that's so awesome. She's so
We have
cute.
so much fun together. I got to see her on Monday. We had a little bit of a team meeting. It was me, Casey, Alex, Nina, and Michelle, and it just filled my cup so much. So much.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so good to be in a good group of women. No drama, just laughs and progress and success and working together and helping each other out. And like, that's what it should be about, right?
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Man, I
I
can't
love
wait
it.
to meet everybody. I'm so
I
excited.
know. Yeah, we
And
definitely
I'm
have
liking
to
the
meet up.
drive. I wish I lived there. You guys are always
I know.
doing those little
No.
like meetups and stuff to work on the business, and I'm just sitting here having FOMO, just watching all my stories.
I
Like
know.
I wish I
We
could
we
be.
have work meetings. Very little work actually ends up getting done half the time. But I mean, we still talk about the business and we talk about like what we want out of life and we encourage each other and we always film something fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. You should just put me on video or just FaceTime
Yeah.
me.
Just have you in the
That's
back,
fun.
have my iPod out. Here's Julie, she's here.
Get so much in my head because I actually am pretty shy. Believe it or not,
Yeah, but
I'm
remember,
okay.
you know all these girls.
I know. It's just coming in by myself and not knowing anybody. I'm like, hey, hi, I'm Julie. I'm sure I'll warm up to
You'll be
everybody. It's
welcomed
just
with
the
open
initial.
arms.
I'm always that shy girl. You know, the thing, I think the reason why I'm like that is my parents moved around a lot when I was growing up. So I was always in new schools. I was always the new kid. I was always sitting there by myself. I would never approach nobody. I was very shy. I don't know if it's because
Yeah.
I'm the baby and there's so I have two older siblings and they were too cool to hang out with me when I was a kid. So I think that's the reason why I've always been a lone wolf. I played by myself. I talked to myself. I did all the things myself. But so this is
Aw.
good. We're always growing, we're always learning. I know I'm in my 40s, but I always feel like I have things to work
We're
on.
still babies, Julie.
Yes, we'll always be babies. We'll always be babies.
Yeah, I was actually a super shy kid too. And then probably about 16-ish, I just like blossomed and I became a total extrovert. Yeah.
So did you like to go up to a stranger and just start talking to them?
Yeah, all the
In
time,
public,
especially doing
really?
DoorDash. Like I approach people and
Oh
chat to
yeah, that's
people.
right.
Yeah.
I guess you're used to it.
Hand them my
That's right.
card. You probably need
Yeah,
this pee.
just bring it with you.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's awesome.
So how did you get into Ollie Life then?
So I jumped on one of those calls that Lisa had put in our group chat, and they were talking about the travel. Was it MWR? And then the Ollie Life,
Yeah.
and then I looked more into the Ollie Life, and I saw all the products and what it did, and I'm all about the grounding and energy and all that stuff. So once I dug more into the science of that, I was like, okay, I really like the products, and then I saw the business structure and how you can get paid out 6 different ways, which is incredible because I again have not seen a structure like that ever in MLM. So then I purchased the product. Mine unfortunately took a really long time for it to arrive. I ordered one for Jared's mom, and when she started using it, she has a lot of health issues. So she has back issues. She has like a pinched diaphragm here. She
Oh,
has
wow.
heart disease and she's got stomach issues. So she started using the machine and she says she noticed that her energy levels were better, her sleep was better, and her pain tolerance, like her pain levels had dropped
Good.
probably from a 7 to a 4, which is huge for her
Nice.
because she's always in pain. So
Yeah.
when I saw that it was doing such wonders for her, that's when I really dove into the business and I started digging more into the science of it. And it's just because it's so incredible and it has help so many people deal with a lot of things. And even you don't even have to be dealing with any problems, any health issues. It's just good to be preventative and get that blood circulation because I know a lot of us are like sitting all day long, right? And sitting is the
Mhm.
new smoking, as they say.
Yeah,
That's why I ended up that's why I decided to dive right into this business. I just believe in the product.
totally. And it doesn't matter if you don't feel like there's anything wrong with you, you're still gonna notice things once you start using the product, and it's still helping you at a cellular level, which is
Yeah,
amazing.
that's huge. It's huge. People don't
Like, even
realize
my
that.
mom, she didn't have anything wrong with her, and she started using it every day, and then she noticed, "Oh, I had kind of a bit of a pinch in my back. It wasn't really painful, but it was just kinda there, and now that I'm using the P90, I don't feel it anymore." I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
interesting."
wow. Wow. So the littlest
Yeah.
things you don't even notice until it's like gone. You're like, wait a
Mhm.
minute. I had this problem and it's like gone just like that. Did you notice that your sleeps were better on it? Yeah.
Not really yet. I think because I started off so high, it actually kind of affected my sleep, and I wasn't sleeping as good. And so I actually backed off on the level for a little bit, but then it wasn't helping the pain as much. So then I hiked it back up. But I think my body was just adjusting to everything. And now I'm starting to sleep better.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I
I
know we
think
always try
there's
to
so
like
much going
speed
on in my
things up.
body that it has to like go through all the little things, and eventually it's going to help all of them.
You're probably like, heal it now, go to max.
Yeah.
Just always gotta be patient. Patient is something else also need to work on.
Yeah, I know. My friend came over and started using it, and she's like, "Well, if you can do a level 8, I'm just gonna like up it." I'm like, "No, start slow, start slow." And she started flaring her fibromyalgia symptoms. I'm like, "No, stop, go back." She's so stubborn.
Oh no. That's
She
hilarious.
now
Oh
has
no,
her
she's
own
okay
machine
then.
on its way.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good. Yeah, I wanna check out the other products. They have the, goggle one,
Yeah, my mom really wants
the G
those.
yeah, the G one. I was thinking of getting that, but I'm just gonna wait a little bit just because I got a lot of expenses coming up soon.
Mhm.
Definitely gonna get that one. I have the belt and then the machine, and then everything else I'm like, maybe later down the road. I'm
I
probably gonna
want
have all
that
the
neck
other life stuff.
massager now.
Yes, you need that neck massager. It even has heat in there too. It actually gets pretty warm too. Yeah, it's pretty cool how it works. I brought it over to my friends the other day and they were just all like amazed by it. They're just like, oh my gosh. And their necks started moving and stuff. And I'm like, is that you moving? Like, no, no. It's like that's actually like making my neck move. I'm like, that's so cool. It's so neat.
Yeah, I really wanna try the P90 Plus too. My aunt ended up getting it, so I need to go try it out. But I've seen those videos where they use the massager and it just, like, makes your muscles start, like
Yeah. I have videos of it. I should actually post it because I was using it
yeah.
on Jared. So funny because he has like a huge knot in the back of his shoulder blade. So I would get him to move his arm back like this, and then I would put the gel on there, and then I put the Revitalex on there, and you could just see his back muscles just twitching away. And then after one 20-minute session, because he was barely able to move it, yeah, he was able to have, he had more mobility and everything. He was like moving his arm up and moving like this. He's like, holy crap.
Wow.
He was like, that actually loosened it up so much because he's been having trouble sleeping
Awesome.
because of it. So it's so good. And then the face ones, it has RF radio frequency, but that one has the heat and it also has the PMS as well. So it
Okay.
like builds collagen. Yeah, it produces
Yeah.
collagen in your face. I've used that a few times. That one's really good
I've
too,
seen
and
some of the
skin
results
tightening.
from that thing, it's crazy. Like, people's,
It's
like,
pretty cool.
crow's feet are, like, disappearing.
Yeah, it's so neat how all that stuff works. I haven't used that as much as the Revitalux massager, but yeah, the technology behind the Beauty Frost one is pretty neat as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll also save you thousands of dollars from having to go to get laser services done.
Right? I know, it's amazing. Yeah, this P90 has replaced, like, massage and physio and, like, all hopefully my medication and, like,
Oh my gosh, fingers crossed, girl. I hope you can get off those meds. That would be
I
so good.
cannot
And
wait
like,
to get off of them.
are you still on the same ones that you had talked about when you were super nauseous?
Yeah, yes. Yeah, because I tried out 2 different medications. The first one I came off of because I was having too many side effects, and then the second one, I had side effects for about a week, and then they mostly disappeared. So I am still on those ones. and then I've been on another medication for the last 3 years. So that's the one that I started dropping today.
You're gonna drop that one today. You're dropping that one today? Oh my god.
Well, I'm dropping 1. I take 4 of them a day, so 1 pill, and then if that goes well for a couple weeks, then I'll try dropping one of the other medication and kinda go back and forth and see how it goes.
That's gonna be huge. If you're able to stop taking all your meds and just do the PEMF is that's gonna be mind blowing. That's insane. I really, really hope
That's the
that
hope.
that works for you and you can just drop all of it. Were there like any side effects on those meds that you know about? Like bad long term?
I haven't read too much into it just because I don't wanna scare myself, honestly, and my plan is to not to be on them long term.
Yeah, that's good.
'Cause,
I'm
I
hoping that
mean, the PEMF is going in, it's breaking up all the scar tissue in my back, and then I'm gonna be totally fine.
wow, that's it. You definitely gotta try the Revitalex then.
Well, we've been chatting for a while. We'll wrap this up.
Oops, sorry.
We can keep chatting after the podcast is over. Okay, Julie, where can people find you online?
You can find me on Instagram at it's Julie Haw, so ITSJULIEHA.
Perfect, and I'll have that down in the show notes. If anyone has any questions about either the water business or the PEMF business, feel free to reach out to either of us. We'll be happy to answer your questions. Thank you so much for being here, Julie.
Thank you for having me, Lilani. Bye.
Bye, guys.